Hey guys, welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, the original print-on-demand niches show. This is episode 251, and we're going to be covering 5 of the biggest upcoming niches with predictable volume, predictable sales potential. So you're going to want to be in all 5 of these niches. Let's get to it. First, we'll start with an Amazon merch sales update. In the month of April of 2024, I made 1,406 total sales, bringing in $4,244 in royalties on the US market and about another maybe $800 of profit, if not more, from the international markets. Might have crossed 900 there. By the way, I post daily sales updates to my Instagram if you want to follow me for motivation. The reason we were talking about April sales of last year is that I want to focus on what is going to be trending in the month of April, which is really only 2 weeks away. Now, I did touch on some of the April niches already, so I'm going to put that link in the YouTube cards right here so you can go check that out. Today, we're going to focus on what's left in April. But first, how about the top 10 trending niches right now as of recording this? So as kind of expected, a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff, but it's a little too late to be selling here. So of course we're looking ahead. We're going to get out ahead of the big trends in April. Starting with niche number 1. Military Kids Day is celebrated every 15th of April. And the big thing is you wear purple for military kids, the kids of parents that are in the military. There's a lot of unique designs. The first one there, the most popular one currently, is an astronaut dabbing while surfing a rocket in outer space. And it says purple up for military kids. So it really has nothing to do directly with the military. They're just having fun with the design. And hey, it's kids' shirts, so have fun with the designs. The next one says brave enough to bloom wherever we land. The third one is that messy hair bun graphic that's so popular. It says purple up military child. Next one says purple up for military kids. So this is always a big one that generates a lot of sales every April. And here's another few examples of popular purple up adjacent, military kids adjacent shirts. Moving on to niche number 2. Today's video is sponsored by Lead Pages. Are you ready to scale your business and boost conversions? Meet Lead Pages, a performance-driven lead generation platform designed to help businesses capture leads, convert traffic, and supercharge campaigns. And what I like most about using Lead Pages is that even as a former web developer, I find it very easy to customize their pages without having to write code. In fact, no coding skills are required to create high converting landing pages within Lead Pages. And they kind of follow you along and give you tips along the way as you're creating your landing page based on over 10 years of data that they've collected. Plus, Lead Pages makes lead management easy. You can search, sort, filter, and export your leads or send them directly to your favorite email platform while monitoring your results. Lead Pages users generate, on average, 12 or more leads per day. So go to tryleadpages.co/Ryan Hogue. I'll put a link in the description and get your first 14 days for free and start generating more leads. Did you know Assistant Principals Week is April 7th through 11th? Now, I love anything related to work in terms of sales, because when you get the office credit card, and I'm not saying I know who exactly would be, empowered to make these purchases, but I did work a day job for 8 years before I went solo, and I worked as a web developer. But, I was always around the office environment, and we would take care of the assistants. We would take care of, there was always reasons to celebrate this and that in the office, even an office birthday. Now, in the case of Assistant Principals Week, you could probably grab the, company credit card. I don't know exactly how it works in schools, and purchase gifts for the assistant principals during Assistant Principals Week in the second week of April. To me, it just makes sense, where people aren't going to think twice about going and getting gifts for, in this case, assistant principals. You guys hopefully get where I'm going with this, right? And this as a t-shirt niche, of course, is one that should be easy to lean into. You can literally I would just go through my little Rolodex of all my favorite trending design styles and just make an assistant principal version of everything. If you're in my print-on-demand course, there's a whole lecture, just like 20 plus popular t-shirt design styles that are very easy to replicate. I would just hit all of them, okay? You can see here the first one in terms of top trends, it says assistant principal. And then it's got a bunch of positive affirmations like hopeful, wise, guide, inspiring, etc. in our little rainbow text pattern. Next one says, in my assistant principal era. Next one says, tall, grande, venti, an assistant principal. People love their coffees. Next one, assistant principal, man, myth, legend. The last one here behind me says, this assistant principal believes in you. Here's 5 more in case you want to check out a few more ideas. The only one I wouldn't do is the Friends TV show logo. I would not do that. Moving on, how about niche number 3 this week? So golf trends every year in April because the most popular golf tournament of the year is the Masters, and it takes place, in this case, on April 10th, 2025. So when you see an uptick of golf-themed designs, do not be surprised. Of course, golf shirts can sell year-round. I like to tell the story. My mom and her merch account, she had a golf shirt that was uploaded, I think in like 2017 or 2018. And for whatever reason, I think it was 2020, it just went like viral. And it was an ugly design, super simple, nothing that I would be embarrassed to show you, put it that way. But it went crazy. It made her almost $1,000 profit in like a month. Granted, the month was December, full disclosure. But it was a shirt that had only sold a few times in the years prior. And then for whatever reason, it got picked up by the algorithm. It must have been converting well and got lots of visibility. The rest was history. That's pure profit. You know what I mean? So I just like to tell that story. It was in the golf niche and it was outside of April, but we know that in April, there's always an uptick in interest in the golf shirts. Here's a few more. I thought this one was funny here. The Golf of America, but it's GOLF with Trump on the golf course. I just thought that was funny because we know the Golf of America, GULF, was trademarked, but GOLF was not trademarked. So that's one way of playing it. By the way, if you're on Creative Fabrica, or if you're not on Creative Fabrica, you should know about it. They have a ton of pre-made designs or design elements so you can mix and match and make your own designs. I know there was a little bit of like controversy about Creative Fabrica because a few people that had used elements potentially like got in trouble. I watched the video. I tried to collect as much information as I could. Let's just assume that was legit, but I never stopped using Creative Fabrica. I have no issues. So I just wanted to share that like it's still the cheapest resource that I'm aware of in terms of bang for your buck for print-on-demand sellers to create designs, for instance, in the golf niche. Here's a few examples of what you can find there. So I'm going to drop my link to Creative Fabrica in the description. I believe you can still join for like $3.99 a month and get access to hundreds of thousands of graphics, 100,000 fonts, and plenty of other things. So that's in the description. All right, niche number 4. Let's go. Oh, before we get to niche number 4, that's the fake out right there. Check out the link in the description for my free print-on-demand mini course, perfect for beginners, literally based on 8 years of experience and multi-million-dollar sales. So that is linked in the description, completely free. Just give me your email address. And check out my print-on-demand Facebook group as well if you want to network with like-minded print-on-demand sellers. Free to join. Niche number 4. How about 420? It's not exactly my thing, but I know plenty of people that celebrate 420. Hey, it is a marijuana smoker holiday, or I guess just marijuana enthusiasts. If you do sell in the 420 niche on Amazon merch specifically, make sure you do not enable the youth checkbox because they will for sure get rejected. All right, just remember that. Besides that, guys, I mean, have fun with it. There's a lot of really cool designs here. If there's time for another quick aside, I was in Colorado one time and I went into this store that had the most ridiculous bongs that you'll ever see. They had like, and they were just made from glass. I don't know how people found time to do this. I imagine it probably took them like months to build some of these. And they were like in cases and everything. It was like a museum almost. But they were for sale, I think. But there were like even pirate ships that they were all functional. And I don't know. When I think of 420, I think of that. I was like, how in the world? If they, not that there's anything wrong with it, but if they had put that much time and effort into like, I don't know, curing cancer, who knows what the world would look like? I might be the only one laughing at that, but I've seen some crazy stuff. All right, niche number 4. Here's a few more. All right, Kiss Me, I'm Irish. My Easter Buddy. Some Bunnies Baked. Trump says America is sprinkling the marijuana leaves. I'm a simple man. I like doobies and boobies. It's my birthday. I get high if I want to. Happy Easter. It says 420, 2025. Happy Weedster. There's a whole bunch. Bigfoot stole my weed. Yeah, there's a bunch of funny ones here. This might be like one of the funniest niches that we get, you know, on an annual basis. All right, niche number 5. How about Earth Day on April 22nd? All right, so just a few days later, we are celebrating Earth Day, taking care of the earth. That first design says care, save, rescue, recycle, plant, and clean. All right, lots of photos or blue marble inspired renditions of the earth, and also cross-niched with the sea turtles seems to be popular there. The number 2 and number 3 most popular design. The number 4 most popular design says Earth Day. It's got the roots of a tree underneath, and then the earth itself is made up of little blue and green icons of different animals, and it looks like vegetation to make up the earth. So that's really cool. Even designs that say the rotation of the earth really makes my day, getting indexed there for Earth Day. The one on the bottom left there, save our planet, and it's got the dinosaurs on it. And here's 10 more Earth Day designs. Go planet, it's your Earth Day. Love that one. Types of trees is one, and there's just like 12 different trees there. Plant trees, clean the seas, save the bees. I like that one there as well. So getting some clever sayings and then putting them in a circle around, an earth graphic. That's a very simple way of selling an Earth Day. So there you go. That's 5 April niches that are going to be big trends. Now let's look at emerging trends. Shirts that are outperforming their 90-day average BSR. Kind of scattered, I would say. No clear-cut, discernible trend. Some St. Patty's Day stuff still in there, but Nacho Average Mom, so maybe we could call that Cinco de Mayo. World Down Syndrome Day, Nacho Average. Okay, yeah, so maybe some Cinco de Mayo stuff there. The Doge, the Zelensky Trump stuff, still going. Cruising, not easy being my husband's cruise candy, but here I am nailing it. All right, so moving on from there. All right, let's look ahead at least a month out at smaller holidays. April 16th is Bean Counter Day. April 17th, National High Five Day. Not that kind of high. April 18th, Good Friday. April 19th, Husband Appreciation Day. And, whoa, look at this. April 20th is Easter Sunday. Perhaps that's why we saw some of those cross-niching of 420 with Easter. So, because I hadn't really seen those before. I was wondering, did we just miss that opportunity every year? But now it makes a little bit more sense. Easter apparently falls on 420 this year. Do with that what you may. All right, let's look at the archive. These were trending 11 months ago, so not very useful because we still can't filter out the big brands in Merch Dominator, unfortunately. Therefore, it's just a bunch of, big protected intellectual property that we can't sell. So moving on from there. Removed designs. These were all removed in the last 24 hours. Check that out. See if you get any signs, anything that you were selling that's similar to that, you might want to consider removing, although it could have been removed by the uploader as well. It doesn't necessarily mean they did something wrong. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I do have a full print-on-demand course, by the way. Again, based on my 8 years experience, I've made 6-figure profits every year since 2019, so 6 years in a row, including $235,000 in profit in 2024. If you want to see exactly how I did that, my course is linked in the description. And if you have any questions, just email me, ryan@ryanhogue.com. I also have a private community where we go live twice a week. It's the easiest way and most affordable way to work directly with me if you think I can help you and your business. Again, I do have, some decent credentials. Like I said, 6-figure profits, 6 years in a row, 235K last year. But anyways, that's linked in the description. Email me if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon with another new video.